Hello everyone, and welcome to my fifth tutorial, I think, on how to play Kantai Collection. And this one will be on resources. So you notice your resources are up here, and the first thing you want to do is let's see. Well, you want to have stable income of resources, because if you have no resources, you can't play the game. So make sure you aren't crafting stuff that takes too much. For example, you're not like crafting equipment or ships that go like 9. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Okay, you can do it once, but like you're gonna run out of resources, right? So don't do that. Plus the default recipe for ships, the 30 recipe is a pretty good recipe. So don't be afraid to use that a bunch of times if you want new ships, if you want a chance at good ships. If you saw in the first episode, I had Yukiari, and she's actually a pretty rare ship, and I got that from crafting 30. And I think you can also get submarines with this recipe, but it's super rare. You can also get heavy cruisers with this recipe. You can get light cruisers, which are good. Heavy cruisers are super rare too. Actually, I'm not sure if you can get submarines. Although I'm pretty sure you can. So yeah, don't hesitate to craft this. And remember, each time you craft a ship or an equipment, it'll cost a development tool, which I'll go into now. So I'm just gonna craft 2, and you'll notice my development tools went down by 2. You can farm development tools in sorties or expeditions. Mainly expeditions are the main way to get them, or you can buy them from the shop. I'll go over that soon. So I craft 2 ships. Development tool went down by 1. I'm gonna craft an item. Default recipe. And if your item craft fails, which is denoted by the penguin in a box, you'll get your development tool back. So yeah, see, it failed, but I'll get my development tool back. So you notice it didn't go down. It's still 4. So I'm gonna keep crafting until it works. Oh, and when you craft equipment, it's the type of equipment you get is based on what your flagship is. So, for example, battleship, I will get like battleship guns if I start crafting, but I obviously want to use better recipes. But for this example, I'm actually gonna change my flagship to a destroyer, and I'm gonna try and craft anti-submarine weapons, because destroyers are anti-submarine ships. So yeah, and a good anti-submarine recipe that I'm told is either you want to put 30 here and you want to put 30 here, or alternately, if you want a higher chance, you want to put 50 and 50, 51. I think 51. So this will give you a chance for a machine gun, which is pretty shitty machine gun, or it can give you like depth charges or a sonar, which are really useful. So let's roll the dice here. Oh, and I got sonar. Oh, I think this is a good sonar too, because you see it's 3 stars. That means it's a good sonar. So yeah, definitely try that recipe. You might try that right now, but crafting is also affected by your I think your HQ level. I'm not sure if it is, but the higher your HQ level, I think the higher chance you have of getting something good. So you won't have the same chances getting something good as me, but you could try that recipe, because you'll definitely get some sonar and depth charges, and you need and those are really good items, sonar and depth charges, especially for farming the world 1.5, which you'll go into. Anyway, as for resources, there's 4 types of resources: fuel, ammo, steel, bauxite. Whenever there's a recipe list, like 30-30-30-30, it's referring to fuel, ammo, steel, bauxite, because Japanese people read down, I guess, or Chinese kanji, you read down. So remember, it's always fuel, ammo, steel, bauxite. It's never fuel, steel, ammo, bauxite. It's never that. So fuel, mainly used for repairing ships and refueling ships and resupply. Ammo, same thing, mainly used for resupplying ships and upgrading ships. Let's see if I have any ships to upgrade. I don't have any ships I can upgrade right now, but it's this. Oh, I do. So to upgrade, you click this button, and they have to be past a certain level threshold. before you can upgrade them. So for example, let's see, Kirishima, her first upgrade level is level 25. So you upgrade it, you pay a bunch of resources, and she'll get like she'll reset her modernization, like any modernization you've done to her, which I'll go over in another video. And she'll get like kind of increased stats, increased max stats, so you can actually modernize her more. And depending on the ship, you might change it too. For example, Fuso starts as a battle cruiser, but if you upgrade her, she becomes a battle cruiser aviation type. So and if you upgrade it, it says Kai, so that means upgraded. There's also Kai Ni, which is like upgraded 2 in Japanese. So I actually sadly I don't have the resources to upgrade Kirishima, since she's a battleship, and she costs a shit ton of resources: 600 ammo, 400 steel. Anyway, the next resource is steel. Steel is mainly for upgrading ships, crafting ships. That's about it, and repairing. I think, yeah, repairing. Bauxite is a very special resource. Bauxite is for I think repairing carriers, aircraft carriers. I think they use bauxite. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. But bauxite is for aircraft. So every time you go into a battle with aircraft and you lose aircraft, it'll count that, right? And then when you resupply it, so let's say I'm gonna resupply this aircraft carrier here. This is Sauryu and Soryu. I don't know. When you resupply her, you'll actually subtract a bit of bauxite depending on how much aircraft it lost. I have no idea the formula, but basically when you resupply aircraft carriers, it'll cost some bauxite. And bauxite is also used for crafting. Well, all the resources are used for crafting, but it's used for crafting good stuff. Like for example, when I did that, when I got that sonar, I used 50 bauxite. Yeah, and that's it for resources. And the way you get resources is shut up. The main way you get resources is mainly from expeditions. Over time, you'll get three of each type of resource every 3 minutes or something like that. If your HQ level is higher, the natural rate will increase, but there's also a limit to how much you can get. But yeah, main way to get resources, expeditions. Main way to burn resources, when your ships go on sorties, when your ships go on exercises, you burn a lot of resources that way. Obviously crafting, repairing, upgrading, you burn resources. You can also get resources by scrapping your ships. So let's say I were to scrap this ship, I would get 1 fuel, 2 ammo, 7 steel. And you can scrap equipment too. This is why I told you in a previous episode to make sure you remove your equipment, because you can get just kind of like a decent amount of stuff. Because when you modernize, it doesn't unequip the weapon. So 10 ammo. If you unequip 10 ships, you get 10 ammo and 20 steel, which is pretty decent. I mean, it's not much, but when you have like no ammo like me, it's still quite a bit. What is this, like 3%? It's like, so by if I were to modernize 10 ships and unequip them first, I would have gotten 3% of my current ammo, which is pretty decent if you think about it. What else? Another way to get resources is you can buy them with real life money over here in this shop here. So these are actually, don't ever buy these because they're really not worth it. 100 for 100 bauxite is really not worth it. You wanna click on this button here, this button to go to the other shop, and this is the best package in my opinion. It gives you 500 ammo, 500 fuel, 500 steel or bauxite, I'm not sure, and or 200 bauxite or 200 steel, and 2 buckets just for 300, which is pretty decent. So instead of like say 1000 fuel or 600 ammo, you could have gotten 500 ammo, right? So pretty decent package right here. If you want to unlock repair slots, you definitely want to get this item here, this key. See, 1000 yen, or 1000 points rather. It gives you 1 key which you can use to unlock. So say if I bought a key, I could go to my repair slots and I could click it and unlock it and get 2 repair slots. So first thing you want to buy, definitely repair slots, then buy resources. Once you buy resources, you can't. Oh, by the way, you can't buy resources in Kantai Collection Viewer. You have to go to the main site with the VPN, like how you register account to buy resources. But once you buy resources, you want to go into your inventory, which is this, denoted by 4 characters in, I believe that is katakana or whatever. Anyway, 4 characters. This is your main inventory, so you can see I have 13 buckets, 43 flamethrowers, 3 development tools, and repair teams, 3 repair teams. This is currency for furniture. It's pretty useless. But anyway, click this tab. It'll bring you to all the stuff you purchased. If you see here, I have the 500 package that I bought. Anyway, when you buy them, they'll come up here, and then when you want to use them, you just click on them and you click use. So for this tutorial, I guess I'll use this package. And yep, it added right here. So I think that added to steel. So it gives you 200 steel. It doesn't give you bauxite, I guess. And now I could probably just upgrade my ship, my Kirishima. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'll do that now. So when she reaches a certain level threshold, you can upgrade her. You don't have to unequip her, but I do it anyway by habit because I believe it automatically unequips her. So I'm going to do it anyway. Currently she has 3 slots. She has about 84 firepower, but I've already modernized her a bit. 84 firepower, 69 armor, 63 health, so 60, 60, 80. So let's see what happens when we modernize her. Or not modernize, when we upgrade her. Oh, so much ammo. So you notice her picture also changes too. She looks like a more badass now. She got more default equipment, but only the gun is good. I'm gonna put her cannons back. Okay, so you notice the stats, it went from like 63 health to 75, and it was like 69 armor to 70, even though I modernized her a bit, because I'm pretty sure her default value isn't 69 armor, and she got like a shit ton of more firepower too, so modernized, definitely worth it. But for the cost of all that ammo, you know, it's just burn a hole in my wallet, but she's definitely stronger now. So yeah, you know, you gotta love your girls, you know, you gotta make sacrifices for your girls, you know, if that means burning holes in your wallet. I guess that concludes it for this tutorial. Those are pretty much the only way to get resources. I mean, there might be more that I can't currently think of, but yeah, I think that's it. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll go over modernizing and maybe maybe formations as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or requests, don't hesitate to post it in the comments. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye for now.